Well, heidi ho, explorers, and thank you for joining me here on this beautiful morning. They say the mountains call to you, but out here, they wake you up. Good morning from the highlands of the Cordillera Mountains in northern Luzon. This is the view from the terrace this morning. The sun rising right over Mount Ugo, painting the sky in colors that a camera can barely capture. It's quiet, it's crisp, and it's a perfect send-off for our next adventure. Well, explorers, looks like there's been not a slight, but a big change of plans. What happened was this. I woke up this morning, about 5, a little after, getting ready to take a taxi or a Grab, which is like an Uber or a Lyft in the United States, from my residence to the bus station to go to Sagada. And I get downstairs and it's about 5:15 in the morning, and I try once, can't find a driver. I try twice, can't find a driver. I tried 4 or 5 times to find a driver that's in the area that could take me to the Dangwa terminal station, which is where all the buses leave for the northern routes in northern Luzon from Baguio. So I couldn't even get out of my residence, out of my apartment building, via taxi or Grab to make it to the bus station, to be able to buy a ticket by 5, to be able to get on board and leave by 5:30 to be to Sagada by, noontime. Because I had reservations also for hotel, which I had to cancel. Lost a little bit of money on that. Deposit on a transient house, which is like a hostel almost, in Atok. So I lost a little bit of money on that. So I learned a valuable lesson about putting money down, because it's in the provinces, it's non-refundable. They do not refund your money. So remember that if you're ever here in the Philippines. Most everything is non-refundable. So I asked, they said no. So that's all I could do right now. I know better next time, and I will plan accordingly. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to Camp John Hay today. I'm going to show you around Camp John Hay, show you the beauty of the whole area, the hotels and the parks and everything, and we'll have a good day at Camp John Hay. Okay? And then my mountain trip to Sagada and Atok will be a little later, pushed back a little bit more into the future. But we are going to do it, promise. Okay, explorers, join me, won't you, as we go to Camp John Hay. All right, we have arrived at Camp John Hay. As you can tell from that little mannequin guy there's plenty of shops here where you can shop and get souvenirs. You can eat and get a meal. You can have milkshakes, mango. I had a mango shake. It was really, really good. It's a pretty little area that people do a lot of shopping at, and it's a nice little place. So let's move on to the next area. If you wander just past the manor and follow the slope down to the bottom of the hill, you'll stumble across one of the garden's most surreal features. Rising up from the greenery like something straight out of a dark fairy tale are these massive, stark white mushroom statues. They almost look like they sprouted overnight. You have to expect the caps to start glowing or to find something mystical hiding underneath their shade. It's a kind of unexpected, whimsical detail that makes you realize this manor ground holds a lot more secrets than it leads on. Okay, here I am at the entrance of the stairway to heaven. No, it's the entrance to the stairway to the Manor Hotel. We're going to climb up there in just a minute. Let me give you a little 360 as to what this place kind of looks like here. It's very nice. The temperature is probably in the low 70s, so it's pretty comfortable.
I would say. All right, we are going to proceed up the way here. Make our way up to the manor, up the steps. If I start breathing hard, please forgive me because it is a straight uphill climb. Almost there. Yay! Ah, it wasn't so bad. Now this is a hotel. Look at this. It's called the Manor. And here we have a beautiful little interior garden right around the entrance of the hotel. Beautiful fountain. As I give you a view around where the cars pull up, valet parking. The hotel is all open, no air conditioning because none is needed here in Baguio. Now, here we're inside the restaurant and just sitting on a chair here across from the fireplace, which I imagine goes when it's cooler, maybe even in the evening time. And there's a restaurant behind me. And it is a beautiful 5-star hotel. Really, really nice. I'll show you more outside. So here's an example from inside the hotel, a little area right outside the elevators here with a beautiful little water fountain going in the background. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we are entering the garden. Okay, now we're going to walk on over here, kind of to the edge here. And there's a little platform here that you can get up on and get a nice little view. Look at these flowers. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful, huh? Kind of reminds me of the cherry blossoms in Washington and in Japan. Gorgeous. Some big palm fronds. And then, I don't know if you can see that or not, but in the distance, you can see some mountains kind of in the distance there. Some clouds rolling in. And we'll pan over to the right here. Some more beautiful flowers. Nice little walkway. Little castle area. And they have a little kids spot here where they can play and, you know, get on horses and merry-go-rounds and things like that. Very kid-friendly. Ah, that breeze feels good. A nice little area to sit, lounge, taking the nice cool mountain air. Nice little fountain. Ah, there, now you can see the mountains better from here. There you go. Now you got a good view. Here's another section for the kids. Nice little trampoline, little archery area, little carnival. And they get it all here. Look at this. And a ball pit inside another ball. How about that? Balls inside a ball. Okay, apparently this is called the Philippine American Friendship Garden. Established in 1936. Emmanuel L. Quezon, 1878 to 1944, President of the Commonwealth, preserved the Philippine Republic during World War II. We are a nation. Unity is the requisite of our strength, peace, and comfort. Okay, now, here we are at the back of the garden. Just walking down nice trellised walkway. Beautiful back here. It's really nice what they've done back here as far as private ownership is concerned. I mean, there's much more to do than it was when it was private back in the 70s and 80s when I was here. Whoop, out of the way of the train, here comes the train.
And right at that moment, my camera decided to go dead. I lost power on my 4K camera. My cell phone camera had filled up with videos from before, so it had no more room left in it. So at that point, I had to leave. Well, at least the rattan chairs were very, very comfortable. Now let me give you a preview of what's to come.
Let's take a look into our future.
Well, heidi-ho, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Baguio Explorers as we behold the beauty of the sunrise here in Baguio City over Mount Ugo and the Cordillera Mountains.
So as I grab my stuff, it's destination Atok and the deep peaks of Sagada. Let's hit the road, explorers. Okay, my fellow explorers, door is locked and we are ready to go. No turning back now. Looks like a beautiful day for a road trip. It's time to hit the old elevators and make our way down to the lobby and get ready to go. First stop, the lobby. Then we find a taxi and brave the morning rush to the bus terminal. You know, there's always a distinct feeling right at the start of a trip, that quiet moment when you transition from the comfort of home into the unknown of the road. In Baguio, these white taxis are the lifeblood of the city. Cheap, efficient, and usually driven by guys who think they're in the Fast and the Furious. Let's hope this one doesn't. Outside the window, it's a classic morning rush. Jeepneys honking, people power walking up hills that would break an ordinary man's calves because they're so used to it, and a sea of traffic standing between me and my bus. It's quite a busy morning, as it is every morning in Baguio. Traffic, I've been to New York City, and the traffic in New York City is pretty bad, but the big cities in the Philippines like Baguio, Cebu, and Manila, they take the cake. They beat all as far as traffic is concerned. That's why most people walk. Here's a POV from out the window. Motorcycles everywhere, they weave in and out of traffic because they're so small, but unfortunately they do get hit quite a bit in the big cities.
on a daily basis. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully I don't ever. Yeah, it's quite interesting getting around. It takes at least 15-20 minutes to just go 5 kilometers.
You might be wondering why I'm running for my life. Well, look behind me. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. He wants to eat me, and I tried to convince him that I don't taste very good, but he won't believe me. It's a good thing that I'm fast, at least faster than him. Please join us for our next adventure. Subscribe, like, and comment if you have one. See you next time, Explorer.
I want to take this moment to thank each and every one of you for following along with me on these exciting adventures. There's so much more to come, so please subscribe and like and hit that little bell so you don't miss out on any new operative drops. Thanks again, y'all.
Please stay tuned for our next adventure. Subscribe, like, and comment if you have one. See you next time, Explorers.